Hello everyone. Today, my team and I will be presenting to you Project Swarm. This project is a response to the chemical phosphine that was recently discovered in the atmosphere of Venus. Project Swarm is a very low-cost exploration plan that may lead to huge discoveries. Our team has been working countless hours on this project to perfect it, and we believe that it is a project NASA could complete in under 3 years.
In this project, we hope to finally solve the mystery of microbial life on Venus. There are two main components to the project, the mothership and the pods. The mothership is a CubeSat in orbit of Venus, which is in communication with Earth. It collects data from individual pods in the Venusian atmosphere, processes it, and relays it back to Earth.
The second component of the mission consists of up to 50 pods. Pods are small electronic devices connected to balloons with sensors and instruments on them to detect biosignatures in the Venusian atmosphere. Each pod weighs less than 200 grams and is lifted by a balloon into the upper atmosphere.
The rocket we chose to use is Rocket Lab's Electron. Electron is a small orbital launch vehicle with the capability of taking up to 27 kilograms to Venus orbit using a photon kick stage. Electron has 9 electrically powered Rutherford engines on its first stage, which propels the second stage and payload into the upper atmosphere. From then, the first stage returns to Earth via parachute, and the second stage takes our payload to orbit. From there, the photon kick stage can take us all the way to Venus orbit.
The expected cost of one mission is $35 million, 1/10 of the given budget. $10 million goes to Rocket Lab for the launch and operations costs. $5 million goes to the development of the pod, another $5 million goes to the development of the mothership Cube satellite, and the final $10 million goes to operations personnel on the ground.
With that idea, we can launch up to 10 swarm missions to Venus with our budget. But we do have an alternative option. If we wanted to use the budget in one launch and get the most out of it, we can build a much larger and more capable mothership, as well as much larger pods and balloons. We can build pods that weigh up to 1 kilogram and still have thousands of pods and a 6,000 kilogram mothership. This gives us much more capability. However, we would then be unable to use Rocket Lab's solution for our launch.
We will instead have to use SpaceX's Falcon Heavy. Falcon Heavy, which can take up to 8 tons to Venus orbit, is a partially reusable heavy-lift orbital launch vehicle. It has 3 boosters. 2 of the boosters separate early and land back on land, and 1 of the boosters lands at sea. The 2 fairings, which are protecting our payload, then separate and use parachutes to land on boats, and finally the second stage takes our payload all the way to Venus orbit.